Go.
Today's day number 1, May 30th, my birthday.
Oh.
Started out in Iceland at midnight. We were waiting in line to get on the flight, and a guy passed out in front of us, which was pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped down on his head and started bleeding, so that was a little crazy. He was okay though. Made it in our flight, got to Paris at 6 a.m. and couldn't figure out where to get our rental car. So that took probably close to an hour. I had to get a shuttle. Lots of traffic today when driving, so that wasn't fun. And went to Versailles. It was a good time. Nice castle, lots of gold. Went out for dinner. Some Indian food. Pretty good for my birthday. My choice. Yeah. That was your day.
Okay, thanks. Anything to add, you two?
Well, the drivers in France are extremely aggressive and dangerous, and we got honked out a bunch of times when we went to pick up Ethan at the airport. We got lost.
Nick?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Nick got honked out a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Micah's driving was good.
Is.
Nick's was no bueno.
Don't know who that is.
And then at the airport we got lost and we couldn't find the terminal Ethan was at. So then we ended up having to wait, and then we found it eventually and ended up having to wait 15 minutes instead of 10, so we had to pay €3 because he was late as usual, because he's always late.
Wow, Dan's got a lot to add to
Because
this
I
story.
didn't get the text
Yeah, okay,
message.
sure.
It's true, he didn't.
So yeah, no, it was exciting. Nick met a cute girl today.
Which one?
The one at the bakery, or not the
The one
bakery.
that waved at
the
him?
one at lunch.
The one at lunch, the
Which
one
one
that
waved
sold
at
him
me?
his food.
In the car.
Oh, the sad one.
No, Nick got a bunch of waves because he was just being too nice and not aggressive enough. So that's why it took
I
so
let
long.
everybody in front
I
of
let
him.
everyone merge.
That's why it took us 18 minutes to go 1 kilometer.
That's
Because
not
Nick let
why.
everyone merge. Literally everyone.
Alright, Cole, anything to add?
Did we say about the long wait in Versailles?
Ooh.
No.
The 38-minute wait to get into Versailles? Awful.
Pretty exciting.
So many Asians. It was crazy.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, it's just a statement, Dan. It's nothing for you.
Not that many Asians. Just a couple. Chinese guys.
But it was fun.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I liked it.
And it's still light out at 9 something in the evening.
9:31.
So that's
Ridiculous.
weird.
It's time to crack open a bottle of water.
Alright.
I
Good work. Alright, goodbye. I don't know. Why don't you tell me what we did today?
don't know. We went to the Louvre.
Uh-huh.
And we originally thought our time slot was for 10:30 because someone told us it was. It turns out it wasn't. It was at 10. So we were just a little bit late, but apparently that didn't matter because we got there at 10:30 and they still let us in no matter what. Anyway, so then we spent about 5.5 hours looking at art. Saw the Mona Lisa. Turned out it is probably a little bit overrated. I saw lots of art and naked people and Roman and Greek statues. And then we found some really cool Egyptian carvings and tombs and stuff like that.
So you like the Oriental art better?
No, just the Egyptian art, not the Oriental art.
That's a good point.
Different.
Yeah, it is different.
And then
They're
we
near each other.
took a walk along the Seine, and we walked down to the Notre Dame. And I got a Haagen-Dazs milkshake. It wasn't very good. It was more milk than shake.
Ooh.
And then,
That's good for your lactose.
Yeah, no. It was just about the max lactose I could have for the day. And then Micah, Nick, Cole, and Ethan all went into the Notre Dame. And they came back out, and then we walked, and Cole got a Nutella crepe, and then I got a cappuccino, and we kept walking. We walked to the train station, and we came home, laid around for an hour, went out to a really good restaurant down the street.
What'd you get?
I got lamb. It's like a marinated lamb in garlic sauce, but it was like lamb kebab. Shish kebab. It was really good. And Nick and Micah got salads. Ethan and Cole got duck. Yeah, and then we came back here and just played games for a couple hours. Now it's time for bed. I'm so tired.
What time is it now?
12:20.
What? Don't you have an early morning tomorrow?
Video chat is a little late.
Yes.
Just a little late. No, probably get up at 11. We'll see.
Nice. Relax.
Gotta keep the 11 hours of sleep going.
Yeah.
Why
That's
not,
good.
right?
All right. What was your favorite part?
Probably dinner.
Okay.
Dinner was so good.
Mhm. What was the worst part?
5.5 hours of art.
Oh.
It was awesome, but it also stunk. Because my backer.
was our apartment.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't today. That was yesterday.
You're right.
Well, yeah, we never talked about
Yep. You should probably highlight that from yesterday. So
So-
give us that. This is from
that.
yesterday.
Yesterday, we were coming into the building to come back to the apartment after dinner, and someone clicked the 3rd floor, and none of us realized it. And then Micah tried to get into the apartment, and then he just kept trying and trying, and they kept
Like
shaking the
5
door.
keys.
And then after like 5 tries, we figured out we were on the wrong floor. So it was a little awkward because I'm pretty sure there was someone in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a voice.
Mike, got anything to add to that little
Um,
statement?
Today I learned that you don't buy sunscreen in Europe.
Oh, why'd you learn that?
My friend Nicker bought
Mhm.
sunscreen for I think it was 15 euros
Mm-hmm.
in a small bottle.
Yeah.
It was not a good
And a
investment.
spray. Gosh. I think a big lesson there too is don't buy something that doesn't have a price tag on it.
Also, water costs money.
Or does it? We don't
We
know.
actually don't know. But it says it costs money.
It's been on menus as costing something. It's never cost us anything.
It's really weird.
Mm-hmm. They also don't split checks so far. So,
So far.
and the people that know English is few when you're at restaurants. It
True,
seems.
True. Also, tonight is buy one, get one free small boneless wings at B-Dubs. So,
No, but translator apps have
Take
come in
advantage of
handy
that.
for restaurant menus.
they're clutch.
I'm sorry, we weren't looking at you when you said that.
The translator apps have come in handy for restaurant
Mhm,
menus.
Yeah, cool. Also, we broke our Wi-Fi and that wall that you're looking at right now by plugging in too many outlet
It's
thingies,
not our fault. We were daisy chaining.
and we couldn't find the circuit panel thing, so we had to text our people. But they helped us out. It's all good now. We have Wi-Fi again, as you can tell by Dan looking at his phone so
Huh?
intently.
What? Who?
It's amazing, actually.
Where?
And that was the second day of our trip in Paris.
So many slips.
Oh, yep, a lot of nip slips, but that's behind us
I
now.
think they're all purposeful too.
And you can go whenever.
So today, 3rd day in, woke up really late, like 12, maybe later, to head to the Eiffel Tower. And took the train. The train was fun. We got confused a couple times, went on and off trains. And then we got to here. We went to the first floor, which is that first floor. And then we went to the second floor. We all had to walk both of those by stairs. And then Dan decided he wanted to go down and chill on the first floor. And then me and Micah, Ethan, and Nick went all the way up in an elevator to the top floor, which was dope. It was great. So we took a bunch of pictures there. We came back down, me and Ethan. And then we started walking around to look for some food. And we walked towards the Arch of Triomphe. Yes, that one. And we walked a long time, and then we stopped, had some food, had crepes, some great crepes. And then we started walking back towards here, and we saw a bathroom. We got more food, and now we're just chilling for it to light up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, cool. Anyone else have anything to add?
No.
Micah? Yeah, Micah didn't eat Burger. Oh wait, all right.
The bathrooms, they wash like the whole floor and the toilets before the next person goes in, which was pretty nice.
I didn't say anything. I think they might have heard me in the video.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we talked about. Okay, so someone's playing music in the background, but today we're gonna do 2 recaps of. Oh, hey Ethan.
Daily double.
Yep.
Daily double. We're getting noise complaints.
So yesterday we left our Airbnb in Paris around 8 in the morning. We drove for roughly 9 hours down to where we are right now, which is Ferney-Voltaire, or however you say that.
Just outside of Geneva.
Just outside of Geneva. On our drive down, we stopped at a place. I don't know, we got some food.
We drove through Dijon.
And that was really the only stop we made.
Whoa.
Okay,
What
yeah,
about the
okay.
mustard?
Fine. We drove through Dijon, but we did not stop in that place. We just drove through it. What else did we do? When we got here, we thought we were gonna be late, but we ended up getting here right at the time we said we were gonna get here. But our person Anna was like 40 minutes late to meet us, so yeah, there was that.
Confused what I did.
Our apartment smelled a lot like smoke when we first got here. Still kind of has that smell. But yesterday once we got here and smelled that, we went out to eat at the Buffalo Grill, which is interesting. It's like an American themed place with like Native American themed stuff, so that was weird. We also did all of our laundry yesterday, so that was nice to have. We then played some games, and that was it for yesterday.
It's the lose.
Anyone have anything to add to yesterday?
Those are those
It was a great drive. We got lost and we couldn't go down a road, so we had to take a back road, which I found, and it was really windy. And we thought Ethan was gonna drive us off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, but
But
through
you
my
did it.
excellent driving, I got us here. Good timing.
You
Also, any
also
roundabouts did
Early.
he mess up?
Okay.
Yeah, he messed up a lot of
three
roundabouts.
and he stalled out twice.
The back seat's the worst.
Yeah, back middle especially is the worst. We've figured it out scientifically.
Right next to
All right. So today,
It also rained for the first time.
well, that's today.
We
That's
also-
today.
and
Calm
it
down.
wasn't rained
automatic
yesterday.
windshield wipers. It
Remember,
wasn't.
it rained yesterday. As we were coming down the mountain into Geneva,
Okay, there was a little drizzle yesterday.
everything opened up and we can see the entire city before us as we were coming down the mountain.
That was sick.
Actually really
That's
nice.
true.
Oh, you need to send me that picture.
Okay, and then today we didn't really have a plan for what we were gonna do other than go into Geneva, the city center.
We stopped.
So that was our first time leaving Paris this trip. We all went to Switzerland. Barely.
Geneva.
In Geneva, let's see,
Rate the chocolate.
we took the bus from here. The bus stop was like
Chocolate.
a 2-minute walk, maybe less from where we were staying.
Chocolate, but you got your sugar.
Um,
There were so many chocolate things.
Let's see, so we took the bus in. From the bus, we went down to the lake. We saw the water jet from afar. Then we walked up the hill through really cool streets, really cool buildings and stuff. Found some really cool water fountains to drink out of.
Okay.
We saw the St. Peter Cathedral, which is one of the top things to see in Geneva.
All the same.
You're supposed to climb up it, the stairwell, take pictures of the city from there, but that costs money, so we didn't feel like doing that. From there, we continued walking around the city. We found several parks, went actually out to the water jet, took pictures there, came back to another park, slept there for a little bit,
That sucks.
walked around some more, found a cafe, ate some food there after we got pretty
We
hungry.
got kebabs.
Yep, Dan got a kebab, which, Dan, can you explain a kebab to us, please?
Kebab is like a Turkish taco with like shaved meat, like kind of like lettuce, onions, tomato, yogurt sauce, and like a spice sauce that they put on the bread, and it's like heated pita bread. Super good.
Or as everyone else knows it, Ethan, it is a...
Burrito.
No. Ethan, what is it? Ethan.
How do you have another card?
Ethan, what is it?
Ethan.
Oh, this game
What
is
is it?
cheated. We have to start again.
Actually, how?
What is a kebab?
It's a hero.
Yeah.
Kebab?
Yeah.
Kebab or a Greek hero.
Thank you,
Very
Dan.
similar.
All right, Dan answered it for us.
You won that one.
Then
So yeah, we did that.
had another extra card and-
From there, we just left, pretty much.
Took
So yeah,
many.
just strolling through the town, and come back here. Oh, when we got back here, we went to the grocery store, which is right down the street from us. Got some food, like individual stuff for us to eat. Dan, Cole, and Ethan then went to the Irish pub to watch the soccer game.
Real
Well, Mike and I
Madrid
say-
won
Real
the Champions League
Real
final.
Madrid won. Woohoo.
Ole, ole, ole,
I guess it's
ole.
important for them.
Yeah, we were rooting for the other.
We, Micah and I stayed here and made Micah's pie crust, just his pie crust. We couldn't find any pie filling.
Dang it.
Maybe a language barrier there, I don't know. Now we're here, just playing some games.
Did everything.
Getting ready for bed, ready to leave.
Thanks for messing all up.
Anyone have anything to add to today?
It rained.
Yes. It did rain, but not while we were in the city.
We're also
Started,
really
like, right when we
close
left.
to the airport, so we can see all the planes
Say
take
that
off.
we did
I
the
snore.
Yes, that
Cole snores very loud.
Yeah, we discussed Cole snoring
Very loud.
a little bit.
Wait, so that wasn't you snoring at all, Dan?
It might have been. I snore a little bit.
And like,
sometimes.
if you heard Dan, we are really close to the airport, so we hear that a lot too. But Dan loves it because he loves airplanes, so he's really happy about that.
I got worse than what I drank. Good.
Yeah, I think that's it for today.
Hot
Until
stuff.
tomorrow.
Alright, hot stuff.
Okay.
All right, go Ethan.
Ready.
Okay, what we do, Micah?
Okay, you traveled today. You remember that?
No,
Alright, talk to him about it.
I don't remember.
You can do this.
I bet I can.
Can someone give Ethan a help?
Where did we start this morning?
America,
France.
Okay.
France,
I don't know what town.
Geneva.
We were in Fernie Voltaire,
And where did we end up?
Here,
which is where?
America.
Ethan, you can do it.
We are in.
Sorry, Cole's just moving around.
Zurich. Oh, Zurich, Switzerland.
We? Oh, da.
Da. Okay, well, here we go. So we started off near Geneva, Switzerland, but we were in France, across the border, and we drove here, and along the way, we drove through the Alps. Got some pretty sweet views, some nice stops along the way.
Interlaken.
Yeah, stopped at Interlaken.
Did you go swimming?
And not at Interlaken. The place after. Or did we go in Interlaken? Was that in Interlaken? We did go swimming in Interlaken.
Okay, good.
To the knees because it was really cold.
Uh-huh.
Very, very cold. Oh, and we saw a castle on our way. So we stopped at a castle. Where was a really high Alps place we went to, Dan?
Huh?
Grudensburg or something?
Jungfrau?
No, that was the mountain. What was the town?
Secret tunnel.
Grindelwald?
Grindelwald. Stopped at Grindelwald. Saw some really tall mountains there in the Alps.
Wait, did the treasures.
What else we do?
That's about it.
Yeah,
You
we
can talk about
stopped
dinner.
and got some nice pizza for dinner.
And
And we
drinks.
found out that water is very expensive and it has bubbles in it, which makes it disgusting. And so you never get water. Buy anything else other than water. And today's Sunday, so all the shops were closed. There were very few restaurants open. And tomorrow is Monday, but it's a holiday, so also no shops are open. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do because there's not gonna be too much to do. Yeah, pretty much it. There's gonna be very few restaurants open again tomorrow as well, so that's problematic. And we're low on
Duh.
food supply, so
Duh.
there's no grocery stores open to buy food.
Da.
Send food.
So we're fasting for the
Mhm.
next day.
We also don't know how we're going to get into the city yet.
Yeah, there's some things we have to sort out.
Yeah, it could
But
be interesting.
tomorrow will be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be good. All right. Anyone have anything to add? Cool.
Oh, there we
Cool. Micah?
Cowbells are loud.
Yeah, they're pretty neat. All right, that's good. See you guys.
really comfortable last night.
Hello. So today
Yeah.
we woke up really late,
10 o'clock.
slept in. It felt really good.
Oh my gosh.
It was nice. We were in the basement, so there was like no light in here,
It's cold.
and it was chilly. Yeah, so that really helped our sleeping.
It wasn't that cold.
After waking up, start out the day pretty quick with some games of Bang.
Bang, bang.
Intense.
We got into
Um,
almost a little bit of a tussle.
Yeah, we always get heated. It's
Very
Bang
heated.
for you.
Because we don't play a game ready for
And did we play another card game?
No.
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 Just Bang. Oh, we did play
What else
sevens.
did we play? We played Sergeant Major.
Oh yeah, that
I
was
thought he was gonna
much
kill me.
earlier in the morning. Yeah, Sergeant Major, Daniel San Juan,
Hell
Nick thought he was the best.
He did. True.
Then Ethan made his pasta, which took like 40 minutes.
No sauce.
Shorter than last time, I think, though, because he boiled the water a little quicker.
Not really,
Um,
because he was on,
the
he was on the
other
phone
thing
for half
But
an
he did
hour.
do some baby
My
talk
sister called me. That's why.
to his sister's
Nephews. My nephews.
sons,
My nephews.
so his nephews. And we were like, "Come on, why are you doing baby talk?" And Cole's like, "No, that's what I do." And
To Lauren.
we were like, "To who?" He's like, "To Lauren." And we're like, "That's strange, Cole." So yeah, fun fact
But
about
they would
Cole:
help us.
he does
That's
baby
like-
talk to his girlfriend.
Weird.
Strange.
Actually, she likes it though, so.
Anyways, after Ethan ate his pasta,
With no sauce.
no sauce because he left the sauce out of the fridge, and that's not good. Then we drove into Zurich, whatever you call it,
Zurich.
the place,
Yeah.
and we got some fry parking, which apparently does not mean free. Just means that there were free spaces.
Makes sense.
Yeah, disappointing. Also on the way there, there's like a yellow light, so I had the split decision of, brake or go for it, and I went for it. Thought I made it through cleanly, but there was a flash, and I'm pretty sure I got a ticket. And yep.
I was gonna look that up.
So watch out. The Swiss are strict on their yellow lights. But then we walked around the city. There was like the Old Town and New Town sections. We really liked the Old Town section. It had the Fry Monster, which there's like big clock towers, and they're really cool looking. And the streets are all really cool with their alleyways. So we walked around there for a while. What was that lake?
Lake Zurich.
Lake Zurich. That's simple. That was there. We
Walked around the Lindenhof.
walked around Lindenhof. What was that?
It's just the old part of the town.
Oh,
all
old part of the
shops
town.
and the narrow streets.
Oh yeah, I just described it. I didn't know it was called Lindenhof.
Oh.
And we went to a street stand for lunch. Or dinner, my bad. We didn't really do a lunch. And we got bratwurst, which was good. Cole paid with a €50, so he got all francs back. And then he spent all of his francs that day because this was our last day in Switzerland.
So he spent it on us.
So we benefited because he got some curry bratwurst, and it was really good.
Oh my gosh.
And then we needed to find chocolate, which we couldn't really find a chocolate store. So we ended up going to a grocery store called Coop, which was pretty nice. It was pretty busy, but it was a nice little small grocery store. And we got our chocolate, and Dan and Ethan got some microbrewery beers. They really liked them.
Very good and delicious.
Delicioso.
Cole got his 2 little shots
Would-
of wine.
Oh
Suggest
yeah,
to a
Cole
friend.
got 2 mini wine bottles.
What did he have for pre-game snack?
Pre-game snack was a beer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For
And
that pregame snack.
And Ethan had a very, very
oh yeah,
espresso.
Ethan had an espresso at a cafe. That was about a third of a normal espresso.
It was like half an ounce.
Let's just say he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Dan got a what is it, latte or cappuccino?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. It looked pretty cool.
Fancy phone.
Like you see in the movies, the
Was it a
foam.
heart?
Yeah, he made a heart.
They always do that.
And then we were planning on staying till sunset, but we kind of got bored, so we
Listen
didn't
to a
stay.
band.
We did listen to some street bands.
Orchestras.
They like to play some Lady Gaga and
Game of Thrones.
oh, there's Game of Thrones in
We
there.
got a lot of Game of Thrones music.
And what was the first violinist?
I don't know.
She was playing what's it called? I don't know. I forget.
She's fun, I thought.
Yeah, she's good. The street peddler tried to get some money from Ethan.
but he turned her down.
Like 12 times.
Yep.
Would
So yeah, we pretty much called it a day. We got our chocolate. We had our bratwurst. We saw the clock towers. Saw the old town.
FIFA.
Oh yes, we did see the FIFA museum. There was a tournament going on of the FIFA video game players, and we wanted to see them play, but I think we had to pay to get in, so we didn't get to see them playing. But we did get to go into the FIFA museum, see the shops. It was pretty cool.
Pretty neato.
Then we came back and played some 4 Down on the terrace. Is that what you call it?
Roof patio?
Roof patio. It was nice. Alright, good night.
Hello, camera. How are you doing today? So today we left Zurich, Switzerland, and we headed towards München or Munich, Germany. On the way, we took a kind of backwards road. We kind of took like an out-of-the-way road to this castle in Germany called Neuschwanstein, which was built, I believe, by the King of Bavaria in the mid-1800s. On the way there, we got to drive through Austria, and it was kind of nice, except it would have been really nice, except for the fact that it rained wicked hard, and I couldn't see anything. It's kind of sad.
Lots of clouds.
Lots of clouds. And then we also had trouble figuring out what the speed limit was in Germany because they don't really post it that well. So it was kind of tough. And then we got to Neuschwanstein at about 2:30 in the afternoon. And by then we realized that we couldn't take a tour in the castle because the next tour in the castle was at 5 o'clock. The next English tour in the castle was around
16:55.
16:55. So yeah, 4:55 p.m. and we had to be in Munich by 6 to check in, because Nick had somehow already set our time to check in, and that was not flexible. So we had to be here by then. So what we did was we basically speed walked up the hill, which really burned the calves. It was wicked, just like the incline was incredible. So we speed walked up the hill, made it to the castle, took a selfie or two.
Pretty dry.
Pretty wet everywhere. We got really just soaked. Absolutely soaked. My feet were soaked through. It was disgusting. I couldn't take my shoes off in the car though because everything was wet.
Very stinky ride home.
Stinky ride home. And then we made it to Munich. Stuck in a little bit of traffic, wasn't that bad. Made it to the house. She is in, she's in the city of Munich, so it's kind of nice. We're close to a lot of stuff. We got here, we went into our underground parking lot. It's really cool because there's different levels to our parking station. There's like an upstairs and a downstairs, and you gotta move it. It's like an elevator kind of thing. So then she parked her car for us in the downstairs level. And then we walked to the grocery store, which was only 1.5 kilometers away, but it took us a while to get there because it was, we were kind of tired. And we bought all our required goods and made dinner for ourselves. Played a couple card games, made some bratwurst.
Bratwurst were delicious.
Delicioso.
Good beer.
Good beer. And then Cole left to go talk to his girlfriend on the phone for a couple of hours or whatever they do. Yeah, something strange. And Nick's right here. He's been waving at me the entire time because he wants me to speak louder, but I can't really get much louder than this right now.
I just need to throw in Martino's in Budapest, and that's why we had to do the early discussion on arrival.
She was in Budapest?
Not
literally.
she arrived today, yeah.
She got back today from Budapest. I didn't know that.
And what was the other comment I had?
Which is our host.
Yes,
our host.
yes, she's very nice. Oh yeah, there's something else.
She's a redhead, so
We found a pizza place.
there's that.
We did find a pizza
We
place.
found out that food is a lot cheaper here than it is in Switzerland.
Thank
Oh,
goodness.
I remember. Dan found out that his maps he bought tell us the speed limit in Germany when we don't know it. And we only found that out like
I found that out
an hour left of the
after
trip.
after we had already gotten on the autobahn and
Yeah.
Ethan was going wicked fast in the rain, which was okay. But Cole thinks we're gonna die because
I only went 150 something,
kilometers,
Mhm.
which is
which is actually really slow.
95
It was in the 90s.
90s. Yeah, well, it is
In
the
rain.
90s.
It's fine.
miles per hour.
In rain.
But it was raining.
It's a rental car,
I didn't
it's
want to go too fast.
But let's be honest, other people were going that fast too.
Alright, we Gucci?
I don't know.
Alright.
Signing off.
Yep. And don't
So
forget, we
tomorrow-
have this really cool disco ball that
It's
also
a really
goes.
nice apartment with nice
We've
floors.
been partying.
Look at the floors.
Yeah, Ethan spilled beer right here
No, I didn't.
and
And
right
right
there.
What?
Well, under him. It's
Yeah.
on the bed.
Ethan's
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at the floors.
She's not much of a multitasker. It's just
Look
unfortunate.
how cool the floors are. Look how cool the floors are.
Yeah, the floors are cool. It's just a very nice, cozy apartment
Did you
with
wanna show
interesting
some of
art.
the artwork?
Nope, we're good. All right, bye. All right, so today we spent in Munich.
No.
Okay.
The only city in Germany we're really staying in and looking at. So we started by just waking up later and doing nothing really. Well, the first thing in the morning was we tried taking showers, and it turned out the hot water wasn't working. But it's because like the building was having maintenance done on it or something. So yeah, nothing we did wrong. That's fixed now though, so that's good. But we all took really cold showers, so that wasn't fun. After that, we went to this little cafe that's near here, Cafe Mueller, which happens to be a big chain or something, because we saw like 6 of them walking through the city today.
It's kind of like a Starbucks.
Yeah, it really is like a Starbucks. We might go there again tomorrow. I don't know.
Good
Got a
stuff.
strudel, so that's good. Came back here, played a bunch of games. We finally learned Carcassonne today, so when we visit the city of Carcassonne, we can just play right away. So yeah, we went to Munich around 3. We took the train, so we walked there and just used their train system. We saw... Dan, what did we see?
The Marienplatz and
The-
the Nymphenburger Palace.
We saw the Marienplatz and the Nymphburger
Nymphenburger
place, which is where the
Palace.
Bavarian king lived.
It was the Bavarian Royal Residence.
Yeah, if you heard Dan, what he said. And we walked around that park for a while, kind of got lost, tried finding a place to eat, which Ethan had looked up beforehand, and kind of got lost again. We just did a lot of walking, really, in the city.
It's because we got lost because our guides were missing.
Yes, we got lost. This was the first time Dan was not our guide, so
We should all know what that means.
yes,
Dan should probably guide.
yes.
Maybe.
So we ate at this really cool place that Ethan found. Ethan, what was it called?
Andy's, Kinter. It was,
There's a bug.
I don't remember.
Garten?
It was a.
It's
it was
kindergarten?
A beer garden,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was like Andy's beer garden.
Oh, that's the other thing. It was kind of rainy when we left at like 3 or 4, like really dark skies.
The only time of the day it rained was
Yep, was when we left to go. And by the time we came out of the underground train system, it was like clear skies and really nice. But anyway, at our beer garden, the beer garden was closed because of the rain earlier in the day. So that was unfortunate. But anyway, we
But
got...
the indoor restaurant was still open.
Yes, the indoor restaurant was still open, and we got our first schnitzel,
So
which
good.
was a lot of food for cheap, which we are really excited about because it's been a while
Massive.
since we had cheap food and a lot of it.
schnitzel did you have, Nick?
Too much to eat.
I had schnitzel that had some creamy cheese sauce. So did
Bavarian
Ethan.
schnitzel
Yes, it's Bavarian.
with marinated in a Bavarian cream savory cheese sauce.
Yes, and Dan had a mushroom cream sauce that was...
a schnitzel that was topped with creamy mushroom sauce.
Yes, and the sauce was pretty good.
It was amazing.
Cole did not get a schnitzel, but he got plenty of other stuff.
He
Pork
filled
thing,
some other
or
stuff up.
beef thing.
Nothing. Micah got schnitzel, but he got
People next door.
a lot of schnitzel. Like, he ordered the double portion
It was really good.
and there was a lot of it.
I don't even know how. It was
Yeah,
possible to eat it all.
the plates they came on were huge, and they still had to stack it on top of the fries.
Schnitzel that big.
So yeah, and then we came back here after there and played some games, and now we're going to bed. And that was today.
Bye bye.
And that's Dan saying bye. Ethan?
I found out I'm pretty good at Carcassonne.
Yeah.
It worked
Yes.
out.
We found a game that he can actually win.
Yeah, and he's not terrible at hearts, so
Actually,
there's hope
true.
for Ethan. There's hope.
Been a good week.
I could destroy Dan at hearts.
Yes, true. 'Cause I hate
We don't talk about that though,
Good.
so
Dan
we're
is very
good.
bad.
I'm
at
really
hearts.
bad at hearts.
Give us the rundown of today, Cole.
Chilled here till not 10. The guys went out and got bakery stuff again. I stayed here and chilled. Then we left for Augsburg, right? Augsburg, whatever. And we walked around for a long time. Ethan took some artsy pictures. We took pictures of him taking pictures. Then we went to a beer garden / pub area. We got some really good food. And then we came back here. Micah and Ethan parked the car. Micah was nervous, so Ethan demanded to park it, and he did. And then we went to the room and thought Nick was just standing there, not letting us in. And then Nick walked right behind us and said, "We're doing laundry." I was like, "Oh." Okay. And now we're here. Now we're gonna do laundry, play games, go to bed.
Ethan, Micah, anything to add?
Hitler's house tomorrow!
Okay. Micah, anything to add? Alright. I will add that it's finally a nice open sky.
Yeah.
It's taken about 3 days or 4 days for us to get nice skies again. So we could actually see the Alps for once, even though we drove through them.
We went
Because
on,
my last clean shirt was a cutoff.
we went on the Autobahn, and we went
Oh, mhm.
190 km.
Oh, and we need to figure out how fast that is in miles per hour.
Yep.
I'm trying to
Yep.
convert right now.
Okay, yeah, let us know.
Nick's phone is
Sure.
fastest though.
No, he's got it. He's Gucci.
He's Gucci Mane.
He's scooching to the Gucci. You did go 191, so do 191.
Yeah. I typed the
I got a
last
picture
letter.
of that.
Which is
Let's see if I can beat you.
And Dan's in the bathroom, so that's why he's not in this video.
Yeah.
Made for it.
Maybe we'll just say it tomorrow.
I'm offline. That's fine.
Alright, Ethan, you got it?
Come on, Ethan.
You can do it, Big E. Literally, we could just grab Nick's phone and push in two numbers.
118.
Oh, it was only 118? Nah, that's still good.
Still, going good.
Alright, that's it for today. We leave Munich tomorrow.
Yay.
Alright. So today we woke up in Munich in our nice cozy little apartment. We got everything ready to leave and left there by 10. We drove a scenic route from Germany to Austria and then back to Germany on our way to the Eagle's Nest, which is a home that was constructed for Hitler to live in, but I don't believe he ever actually lived in it. Dance in the shower, so we don't have the history lesson for that, sadly. Anyway, what people do there is they hike or take a bus up to this level right below the top of the mountain and take a golden elevator up to the top and see his house, which has been transformed into mainly a restaurant now and just an overlook. But what we did is we parked at the bus spot and hiked up, which we thought was going to be not a terrible hike, but it was pretty challenging. Most of us struggled with it. Yep. But we got up to the elevator, didn't quite know what to do because we didn't know where the path went. So we ended up buying tickets to take the bus back down, which allowed us to take the golden elevator up to the top. So Ethan, Micah, Dan, and I did that while Cole stayed down. He was a little too tired to make the walk to the elevator. The view from the top was really cool, and we got some nice pictures. Came down, and then the bus ride down was much better than the hike up, so that was good. I should mention that we did stop at a pretty nice little restaurant thing before we did our hike. Had a really cool view from the outside patio area where we ate. Got more schnitzel. And that food really helped us on our hike. Otherwise, we probably would have died halfway up. Let's see. So from there, we finished our trip to Salzburg, where we are right now, and our Airbnb for the next 2 nights, where we all get our own beds, which is a big plus, and some extra space. We had some trouble with our check-in this time. It's another self-check-in. It's tough because we don't really get any internet on our drives, and they like to email the instructions to us. And then we also didn't know what to do with parking, but we finally got to figure it out after like an hour and a half of being here. So that's all good. Spent the rest of the evening playing some games, and we had some cool fireworks from the patio that we don't know what's for. We're assuming at a concert, but we liked that pretty good. And yeah, now we're going to bed. Anything to add, Mike, on Ethan?
Or you were gonna say something?
No. Alright. Sounds good. Alright, lay it down for us, Ethan.
So, another successful day. We're in Austria right now, in Salzburg. Was our one and only day to walk around the city. So we hit up the local cathedral. There was actually multiple. One was really white, which was interesting. And then another one, which was the traditional like Gothic style architecture. It was also pretty cool to see. Then we hit up the castle. That was pretty cool. It was the first castle actually going into. So we got to see how that looked inside. Really great views of the Alps. Could see really far on some snow-capped mountains. It was awesome. And we saw a bridge full of those love lock things. That was pretty cool. Then for dinner, we went to the Augustiner Brau in Salzburg, which is the largest beer garden in Austria and one of the largest ones in all of Europe. So it was really large, but it was great. Great beer. Would highly suggest it if you ever come here. That was mostly it for today. We had a bit of a late start because of the treacherous hike yesterday. We needed a bit of time to recover from that, but yeah, it was great. Cole, can you think of anything else?
We went across a bridge that had a lot of locks on it. Oh,
I already
You
mentioned.
already said that.
oh shoot. That was cool. I like that bridge a lot. Oh, we had to wait 30 minutes to get into the museum / castle, so we could save €4
Yes.
€4 each.
each.
Yep.
The things we do to save money.
Yep.
That was good.
Yep.
That was good. Anything else, Nick?
Well, we're going to bed early tonight. We got a really early start. Earliest to the trip.
7:30. We're leaving.
Yep, leaving here
in
at
the car.
7:30. So,
We got a lot to see tomorrow
Yeah.
on the ride to Italy.
Hey.
We're going to Italy tomorrow. So, lots to see. So early morning, but you'll hear more about tomorrow.
yes, you will.
Hoorah.
All right.
Today we checked out of Salzburg pretty early, probably around 7:30. And then, well, more like 8. Then we drove to the Grossglockner, which is a really cool mountain road in Austria. It's supposed to be the number 2 road to drive in the world. And we had some really nice mountain views. It was a great day because there were barely a cloud in the sky. We had a bunch of cutbacks, and Micah did admirably.
Should I put a shirt on?
Should I take my pants off?
Just keep going.
Alright, so then once we got to the Grossglockner, we got up to about 25.84 or something like that meters. So about 1.5 miles above sea level. We went up to this place called Bikers Point.
Well, actually, first of all, before we went to Bikers Point, we stopped at this place to use the bathroom, and then we thought we lost Ethan because he was taking a really long time because he just got out of the car and disappeared. But he eventually showed back up. But by then, Nick had gone out to find him, so we had lost Nick. And then Nick came back, so that was like 10 minutes wasted. And then, so then we went to this place called Bikers Point where we got some nice panoramic views of the areas around the Grossglockner. And then from the Grossglockner, we headed down to Lake Bled in Slovenia. We stopped and bought our vignette for Slovenia. And then we went through a 7.8 kilometer tunnel, which was really long, and Cole did not hold his breath the entire time, neither did Ethan. Also, we had to pay a toll. It was an expensive toll. And it kind of scared us because we thought we would have to pay tolls all through Slovenia, but we did not actually have to. So then we went to Lake Bled and we kind of drove around. Nick was a little frustrated at this point because we were people were kind of harassing him from the back seat. And he was getting a little frustrated and a little temperamental and just a little persnickety. And then we got to the lake and we drove around the lake. And then we went for a swim for about an hour. Got a nice picture with the church in the center of the lake. And then from there we continued on driving to Venice. And we made it here and we met our really cool landlady who doesn't speak a lick of English. Yeah, that's pretty much how she sounds. And then we made it and we went to eat and we got our pizza. And here we are eating pizza.
Ethan's second of the day.
So, yeah, it's also someone else's second of the day. Nick's second of the day.
Yeah.
Cole, what did you see today?
Oh. Man, I saw Grandma changing in public.
She was just expressing herself.
Lucky you.
Saw her fun bags.
Her butt?
Yeah, okay.
What?
And just in case you're wondering, this isn't our only room. We also have a bathroom and this room, which is dark, like this. Alright.
We also went to Ljubljana and we saw the capital of Slovenia. So
Yeah.
we drove through the capital of Slovenia. Kind of.
You guys don't know, you were sleeping.
Near area of the capital of
We saw a
Slovenia.
road time for it, you know.
Oh, we were
Alright.
only like a kilometer out.
Apios.
Hey, we're not at the Venice place 2 days back because we forgot that. We went to Venice. We woke up
In the morning.
in the morning. I don't know when we woke up, but it was like 8 o'clock-ish. We went to the bus station / train station / metro station
Send it on the capture, did you not get it?
to get bus passes, and we got bus pass, ferry pass, and like a day access pass for Venice, which was like $20 each. That was good. We went and found the bus, the / metro, to ride over to Venice. We got to Venice, got on our first boat, rode the main channel, or what's it called? Canal.
5 meters long.
Canal.
It's older.
We took that a long ways, and we went to one of the main bridges there. That was pretty cool. I'm not very good with names, so I don't remember it. Then we started walking to the Basilica, and I walked us to the wrong one, because there's multiple basilicas, apparently, in Venice. Didn't know that. So then we walked around more to the St. Mark's Basilica, and that was pretty cool. We stopped there for a while, sit and chilled. Then we walked again to the other side to go to Moreno, haha. And we got to the boat there, and then we boated to Moreno. That took like 40 minutes, it was a long boat ride. Walked around there, got some snacks, some of us did, and saw more tourist people there. Walked back to another place to get a boat back to Venice. Went to Venice, got some gelato that was fantastic. Then we went back. We left Venice then. Venice was really sick, a lot of tight houses.
Cole was actually sick.
I was actually sick.
Still actually sick.
I'm not sick anymore.
Debatable.
Debatable, a
Definitely
little bit.
still sick, Cole.
So we went back from Venice, and we went to
We went back to our place.
we went back to our place, but where did we go down to eat?
Oh, we went to that restaurant at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, the 10 o'clock restaurant, because we went there at like 8, hoping to get in, couldn't till 10, so we made a reservation. Went back to our place, went back to there at 10 and ate food. It was okay, it was great. Dan got actual like shrimps, like the full shrimp, and wanted more but couldn't. It was sad.
Because they freaking closed.
Cause yeah, they closed because we were there till the end.
Oh, I had delicious dessert.
Nick had some great big dessert. It was pretty cool. And then went back and slept. Then today.
Oh.
Not too long.
Hey, Micah, you got us?
Alright, so today we started out in Venice and we had to check out by 10 a.m. I don't think I woke up till like 9:30 as well with Dan. We barely got out by 10 a.m. But we made it. And then we left and we headed for now. This is like Dolomites region. Still in Veneto. It was a 3-hour drive. We didn't have to be there till 4 o'clock. We left at 10 again. So we had to waste some time. So we stopped for lunch. It was just at like a cafe, and we got pasta, and Ethan got steak. Cole got some stuff from the grocery store for lunch, just like a sandwich. It was good. It's cheaper than we thought it was going to be, so that was nice. Then after hanging out there for a little bit, we headed to our actual location, which is on a lake, and it was a nice day out, so we decided to take a swim before our check-in. We still had an hour and a half
beach right there.
before our check-in, and yep, there's the beach. So we swam there. Well, Dan and I jumped in. I don't think anyone else jumped in. It was pretty cold water, but the sun was out and warm, and then there was a nice breeze, so it was nice. We hung out there for like an hour, and then we went to try to find our place, and our address was 46, and then whatever the road name was. We found a 48, and then we found a 47, but we really struggled to find the 46. We probably looked around for 40 minutes until finally we got an address, or like a Google website address. They pinned it to us, and then we found that address using our map. And it's a really nice place, the Chalet al Lago. That's our spot right up there. Obviously great lake view. So we got there and we decided to do a short hike, Ethan, Nick and I. And we asked for suggestions and they gave us a canyon hike. So we went to that. It's a 2-kilometer hike and really nice. Yeah, in the canyons there's a nice stream running through them. They're all little different things that I wanted you to see, like war tunnels. And they had like little churches in there. It was cool. And that took us like an hour. And now we're back. Gotta grab some dinner. Probably play some cards out on the table as the sun goes down. It's a nice place.
I hope we can hear you. I hope the wind's not too loud.
Hurry up.
The wind's pretty loud. And today,
Alright, today we are in Arco, and we woke up really early today, kind of because we had to, because of the bells that were in the town, and the sun was really bright. We left at like 9:45ish,
The nanners are good.
and then we drove here to Arco. We drove a long time, like around Arco, to find places to eat / look around.
Are you a Nick
Dan really wanted to go to a spaghetti place, but we couldn't find it. It was real bum. So we stopped at Peter Pan, and that's the name of the restaurant, the pizzeria. It was really cheesy. Me, Dan, and Micah got pizzas, and Nick and Ethan got grocery food from a local grocery store. Then we went here, found our guy. He was really cool. This place is pretty sick. Then the guys went to the local lake here. I forget what it's called.
like Garda.
Garda, thank you. I stayed here and chilled
We were
because
supposed to, and
I'm
then it
sick.
said it wasn't. And I apologize.
They had fun. They'll probably tell you a little bit about that. And then we came back here. For dinner, we went out to the grocery store and got some groceries.
That's what the July.
And we'll cook them now. And Ethan's probably gonna burn something. So
Hey, why do we assume he's a good person? He's actually a good cook.
yeah, and I know this, but you know, you never know. I'm just calling it now to say I told you so. And that, so.
Stop.
All right.
And Micah and I got some gelato on the way back from the grocery store. We went swimming at Lake Garda, like Cole said. And it took us a while to get in. Not Dan though, he got in right away.
You guys are children.
Also poop.
Yeah, he also pooped in the lake.
Just let me jump in so quickly.
That might be part of it.
But we were only there for like 10 minutes.
Water was surprisingly
max.
warm.
Yeah, the water was pretty warm. It was also like gross all day, rainy.
Hazy all day.
Yeah, and that's about it. All right.
I got a big sandwich.
Yep, Cole made big sandwich. Okay, so we're at the end of another day. Oh my gosh, guys, this is fine. No, I was on it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today we woke up early to leave Arco. We left the apartment around 8 in the morning. Ethan. The German girl. Yeah. Anyway, so we left Arco around 8 in the morning. We drove to the other end of Lake Garda to a town called Sirmione, I think. I don't know. It's like this peninsula out into the water with a castle. So we walked to the castle and walked back to our car and left. The majority of our day was spent driving. We left at 8 in the morning and got here to Florence at 7:10. Around 7:10. It was an interesting drive.
I just used the edge.
So let's see.
The bottom part.
We had to be here at 6:30 because Dario, our host,
Bend it from here.
had to work at 8. So I was getting here at 7:10. It wasn't ideal. What happened was we got in some traffic, hit pretty much every red light as we got close to Florence. So that was not fun. Since we didn't use tolls, we took this road over the mountains with a lot of switchbacks. And Ethan's really good at driving fast on those kinds of roads, so it was interesting for us. Let's see. It was an unlucky day for me in general. I got wrecked in Sergeant Major. Cole was amazing. I had some really bad hands. And then we played this game, me, Cole, and Micah in the backseat of the car, where if you had the highest card, you had to take a squirt of barbecue sauce. I lost every time.
I don't know what I did.
Out of the 4 times, I picked a king, 2 aces, and a queen.
So let's just stick with my red.
So, not very fortunate for me. Then we got here, and it turns out that it wasn't 60 extra euros we owed, but 240 euros we owed,
His fault for not telling us.
which was interesting. It was a lot of cash to give out.
I can't
No
afford this.
bueno.
I can't afford this anymore.
It was a surprise,
I gotta
for
go
sure. And we're in a great part of Florence, though, with great views. The only problem is we are really hot. Like, really, really hot. It's going to be in the 90s, like, every day we're in Florence.
Sweating, standing still.
Yeah, sweating and standing still, it's awful. Not many places have AC, so we'll see. But yeah, so that was today. We're here now. We just ate dinner, getting ready for bed. Yeah. Maybe some gelato tomorrow.
I'm gonna force it in.
Alright, you ready? Go. There's kind of a shadow on your face. You can turn a little bit. There we go, that's good. Alright, go. What do we do today?
Today we woke up a little bit later, I think around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and I opened the blinds.
There you go, there you go.
Alright, yeah, so we woke up later, and then we played some Carcassonne, and some sevens. And then we had a lunch just in the house from groceries that we bought the other day. hung out at the house for a while. We were gonna do a day trip today, but it was going to be to Hot Springs, and since it's 90 something degrees here, we decided not to go to Hot Springs, and that wasn't worth it. So we just hung out in Florence, and we were gonna try to go to they have like a beach here on the river. It's the river Arco or something. What is the river name, Dan? It's either Arco or Arno. I can't remember. So we found the beach. It was like 1.6 kilometers away. We walked to it, and the water didn't look all that great, but we saw people on the beach, so we went there. And the river Arno. Okay. So yeah, there were people at the beach. We tried to get beach chairs. You had to be like a member of some club to get them, so we can get chairs. And then Cole went into the water, and I was about to go into the water, and Ethan yelled at us to get out of the water and to come back. So we went back, and I guess one of the locals had told Ethan that the water was just really bad quality, and that it was dangerous to go in, and that like we shouldn't go in at all.
Had poop in it.
Yes. So
S word poop.
we used the shower that they had there, like a beach shower. We just went in that to cool down, and then we walked back. We didn't stay at the beach at all because it was just terrible. And on the way back, we got some gelato. Well, Nick and I did. It's good stuff. And then we came back to the house, played more games, and then got dinner. We went for pizza at a place that Ethan found. That was like a 6-minute walk away, and it was really nice. We got a little corner in the back of the restaurant with some AC. We all got our personal pizzas. Cole and Dan got some seafood. Cole was loving it. And then we came back to the house, played some more games, turned the AC on. We're good for the night. We're going to do a day trip tomorrow, just out to the Tuscany region and find a winery to go to. Should be fun.
Anything to add, Cole? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Not sick.
Not sick at all.
Nick is,
Debatable.
Cole's never even
Nick
sick.
is sick.
Probably. Alright. Good?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. So today was our second day in Florence. Well, kind of in Florence. And we didn't really have much of a plan for it until maybe like 11:30 this morning. So what happened today is we woke up late, like later than we wanted to. So the plan was for Dan, Ethan, and Cole to go to a vineyard and do a tour and stuff like that. And Mike and I didn't really have a plan. But then we decided to do a day trip to Rome, which is where we are right now, eating. So Mike and I went to Rome, and I don't know what the other three did. Assuming they went to a vineyard for a tour. We don't know.
Find out later.
Yeah. So we took a 3-hour bus to Rome, toured the city for like 2 hours. Now we're eating. We're gonna walk back to the train station or bus station for a 3-hour ride back. So we're gonna get back around like 2 in the morning, and then a 30-minute walk to our apartment. So it's a late night for us, but it was a fun day. We saw a lot of really cool things, like some sort of fountain. We saw the Pantheon, and we also saw the Colosseum and other cool buildings. Yeah, and that was today. And you're good.
So today we had a pretty late start. I collected together a list of things to do in the Florence area, and then we started our day off. We walked to a cannoli place that Nick and Micah found, that someone said has really good cannolis. So we went there. They were great cannolis. From
Ricotta
there,
cheese, right?
we went to a really important cathedral in Florence, one with the big dome, the Duomo.
Yeah, that one.
Duomo. That one. Mm-hmm. And then we walked around kind of downtown Florence area. Let's see, we saw the special bridge with the shops on it that is called Ponte Vecchio. Vecchio. Ponte Vecchio. We walked underneath through the Uffizi Gallery, which is one of the most well-known museums in the Western world, but we didn't actually go in because that cost money. Has Leonardo da Vinci's work and Michelangelo's work. But we saw some sculptures down underneath in the passageway underneath the museum. We saw Michelangelo's statue of David. That was pretty neat. Yeah.
What?
Was he circumcised?
No, he was not circumcised.
We didn't see the real thing.
That wasn't the.
No, it's definitely in a museum somewhere.
Are you sure?
The real thing's not green.
Oh.
You're talking about that green statue.
Yeah, well, it was in the Piazzale Michelangelo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big, it was in like an overlook that we looked over Florence. Apparently it was a replica, but it was still pretty neat.
I think the real one looks like that. Alright.
Then for dinner we went to a place that Micah found.
Mm-hmm.
Had some great pasta. Delicious. I think that's pretty much it.
Alright. Cole, anything to add?
No.
Okay. We saw that parade thing,
Oh, yeah.
which was interesting.
That was interesting.
We also paid €2 each to get into.
That was
So,
one of the suggested things to do in Florence was to visit this fortress. So we paid €2 each to go into this fortress, which ended up to be like modern art collection, which was probably the stupidest thing. It was literally
had
a block on the ground
That's it.
with a light pointing on it, and they call it art. I don't understand.
mm-hmm.
But so we did that.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of a waste, but we had some time to kill.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Alright,
it's a pretty good day all in all.
good. And this is our last day in Florence.
Yep.
We're done with this hot room.
Oh, it's so hot. That's why we're all
I mean,
shirtless.
maybe La Spezia will be hotter. I don't know.
Let's hope not.
Alright. Sounds good.
Okay, so today is day 22 of our trip. We woke up in Florence. It was our last day there. We had a 10 o'clock checkout with Dario, which went pretty smoothly. And then we drove about an hour west to Pisa. Saw the Tower of Pisa. Spent like 40 minutes trying to take a cool picture that didn't really turn out. But you'll see that, so it's whatever. We got pizza there for lunch. And then we left there and made our way up to La Spezia, where we are right now. Our check-in was scheduled for 8, and we got here at like 4 o'clock, so we kind of went around trying to find a public beach to use. So we went over and actually went to one of the 5 lands, part of the Cinque Terre. We didn't actually go to the beach there. We couldn't find it. So we came back and went to Port Lavire, I think is what it's called. I don't know. It's a port near here. And there's a bunch of beaches there. So we stayed there for a while. Swam in the Mediterranean. First time seeing it, so that's fun. And then we contacted Diego and checked in a little bit early. Right around like 7. He's a really cool guy. He showed us around the town and the apartment. Let's see. After that, we did some laundry. Cole and Ethan went to this mini market, not a supermarket, a mini market. Had some interesting deals there. And then we went to Alla Alla Inferno, which means the hell. So what you do is just walk down steps into the restaurant. That's about it. But it was really good. We had some really good pasta. Well, me, Ethan, and Micah got the pesto pasta, which was great. And we also got like a first course and second course. So that was fun. Very filling. And that took us about 2 hours to actually eat that whole meal. Longest meal we've had, by far. And now we're back here. We have a TV, so we're chilling watching some movie. It's actually in English, so that's good. Yeah, tomorrow we explore the 5 lands a little bit more. Yep, go.
Hello. We woke up early. False. We woke up very late. False. We woke up at 1. Not really. Like 10, and then we left at like 1 o'clock for the 5 cities of the places. Cinque Terre, that place. So we first went to Corniglia, and we looked around there for a while. And then we did the really long hike to Verde Aires. I'm trying to pronounce all these really badly. Verde Aires, we stayed there for a while. Then we took a train back to Ragmegan, back here. And we didn't really spend much time there because we realized we wanted the sunset in Mana Roll there. I almost got that one right. There, so we had to really book it back to the train where we were at and go see the sunset there. And that's where we saw a sunset. I missed a big detail. After our very long hike between Corn and Bern, we swam at Bern. And it was very nice and very cool. Vern, yes. That's where we went to. And it was, no, Vern. It was Vern. It was Vern. So, that's what we did there. And then we had food in the Mana place where we took the picture. It was very good. We all got interesting food here. Got octopus. So that was very interesting. Ethan loved it because he took a lot of pictures. Me and Micah climbed a little rock edge, and then Nick found us and then climbed it with us. That was fun. And we rode the train.
Anything to add?
Old lady didn't like our parking.
Oh yeah, the old lady didn't like her parking at all.
Screw her.
And then I had to walk around the place because I didn't feel like going backwards.
Yeah, we lost Cole for a while.
Yeah, they got scared.
No, I just don't wait to open the door.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Cole.
Bye.
Last day in Italy.
I'll stay in Italy forever.
Yep.
Not forever, not for me.
Oh, okay, good. All right, go, Micah.
Today we left.
Wow, that's loud, Cole. You got this. Come on. Begins with an L.
Give me another clue.
L.A. We saw Cinque Terre there.
La Spezia. Spezia. Spezia.
Mm-hmm.
One of those. Whew, that was a struggle. And so we left there. Supposed to leave at 9. We got out by like 9:05. And then Cole and Ethan realized that they left their wine inside the apartment after we had already locked it up. So then we had to wait for the cleaning lady to come. So I think she came around 9:45. And the cleaning lady let them in. They got their wine. Then we got on the road. Stopped for lunch around 2. And it was at Subway. Then continued on. We were like following the coast of Italy and France. So it was a nice drive. We saw some red rocks on the coast, which was cool. Went through Monaco, which is what, a big casino place? Is that what it is, Dan?
It's just his own country.
His own country. And what was the other cool town we went through? Okay. And we didn't make any other stops. So we got to our place, which is where we are now. It's kind of like a hotel setting. There's several rooms that they rent out for the night. It's a really nice room. This is the bathroom. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like 2 separate bedrooms, which are also very big. So we settled in here, we booked a reservation, and we went out to a barbecue place, as Cole told us. We were able to get some meat on the grill. We got sausage, duck, beef. I think it's all. Lamb.
I had pork.
Yeah.
Well, ham. Pork.
Ham, yeah. So we got a good variety. Then after our meals, we got dessert. Some famous French creme brulee. And I got some chocolate cake. And then Dan got some coffee ice cream. And this was Cole's most expensive meal.
Can I help you?
Cole's bill in American US dollars was $41.50, I think. That was pretty expensive, but that's a good meal. Now we're back to the place. We might take a dip in the pool.
Yeah.
We might use our awesome shower. Can you get a view of the
I
shower?
already saw the shower, but
Oh,
okay.
there it is. Okay.
There's a lot of jets to hit you with.
Do you want to see the toilet?
It's pretty amazing.
Just did a number on it.
Yeah, Dan was just in this corner pooping.
Whoa. Don't give my
I also-
entire life story away.
Sorry.
I also forgot to mention that we paid 41 euros in dollars today, or euros in tolls today. So
Mhm.
that was an expensive toll day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
That's all. That's all I got for you.
That's good. All right. Okay. So today we woke up late again, so we slept in. We kind of finalized our plans for the day, and then decided to leave around 1. Let's see. So we left this place, our Airbnb, and as we're going out, we got stopped by our host, Anne, and she told us that they had this table set up for us and this food for us to eat for breakfast. And this was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we said, oh, sorry, and we got a bag and took the food with us as we drove an hour to a cliff jumping spot in the Calanquest, I don't know. Deb's told us how to say it, but we don't know. Yeah, so that was kind of fun to find out that we get food in the morning. It was really good. We had a bunch of like croissants and some baguettes were sliced up for us. Yeah. So yeah, we drove the hour to the cliff jumping spot. We then hiked like 45 minutes down to the beach area. There was this really cool rock out in the water called Torpedo Rock where we did all of our jumping from. Unfortunately, we only had like 20 minutes there to do it. We were kind of pressed for time because we made arrangements with Debs, a family friend that met at YWAM who lives in France, to go out to eat with her. So we did a few jumps. Cole and Ethan went really high. Cole's swimsuit somehow ripped. I'm not really sure how, but it ripped, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so we then walked back to our car and drove back to here. Got here around 6. We all got ready to go to dinner. Met Debs here at 7. She followed us to the restaurant that we made reservations for. It's more like 7:30, wasn't it? Anyway, so we then ate, walked around Aix-en-Provence a little bit with Debs, went to a place to get some desserts, and we sat outside under this tree, and a lot of stuff kept falling on us / in our food. We think that a bird may have pooped in Cole's drink. Not entirely sure. And one almost pooped in my drink. I was like right next to it. Anyway, we were kind of happy to get away from that table. And let's see. So then we left and came back here. And that was it for the day. Oh, we said goodbye to Debs, but other than that, that was it. So today was a driving day from Aix-en-Provence area, Merlo, to Barcelona. It was a pretty long drive. We left at 9 and got here around like 6:30, near 7. So we actually parked. Yeah, not much happened. We stopped for lunch at a kebab place, which is great, cheap food. Highly recommend. Let's see, so we drove along the coast a little bit, at the border of France and Spain. So that was pretty windy, but nice views of the ocean. Met Jesus, our host here in Barcelona. Oh, Barcelona is very hilly. It's kind of like a San Francisco. Makes driving interesting. But we have hill assist, so that really helps. Yeah, so right now we're in our Airbnb. Yeah, nothing really happened today. Okay, so today was our first day, full day, in Barcelona. We wanted to see most of the city sites today, and then a few tomorrow. They're on our list anyway. So we started out around 1 o'clock. Most of us were awake by like 10:30. So you really didn't do anything, just sat around kind of. Everything was closed today pretty much in our area because of the holiday. So we couldn't really go to the bakery that's next door or the grocery store or anything like that for some food in the morning. A little unfortunate. Anyway, we left here around 1, went to the metro, got the T10 pass so we could use the metro 10 times. We all shared that, so we only got 2 total trips out of it. Anyway, we took the metro down to one of the stops that wasn't close to where we wanted to go, but that was okay. We just ended up walking the distance to where we actually wanted to be. Stumbled upon some things like the Columbus statue, some other things as well. We accidentally missed the Gothic part of town, which was really close to where we walked through. We just didn't know. We didn't take the map. We left that here. Anyway, we made it to the Plaza España area, which had the neck, which is some pillars going up. You can see the Placa de España from it. Shoot, what was the name of this place? Oh, the Parc Montjuic. Parc Montjuic. It's pretty big. It's connected to the Olympic Stadium that was in Barcelona in 1996. So we saw that as well. We also ate at a kebab place around 4:30. Since none of us had really eaten all day, so that was fun. Kebab is life pretty much in Europe for us because it's good. So we ate that. Left that area and came back here. Cole didn't come with us, but we went out then to Park Güell, which is also where we kind of started our day. We just walked through that first. And we saw it's a really famous park with the really cool structures and colors and stuff. It was free after 9:30 in the evening, so that's why we went back to it to get better pictures of it. And then from there, Ethan, Mike, and I found an open restaurant and ate. Took us a long time to get our bill. About 40 minutes after we finished eating, we got it. And then Dan and Cole just chilled here. Then we came back, and that's about it. Tomorrow, we're hoping to see some more sites like the Sagrada Familia, which is really big. We can see it everywhere. It's just we want to get close to it. And we'll go to the beach tomorrow. Also, tomorrow's Ethan's birthday, so that's that as well. All right. Okay, so today was our first full day without Ethan, who left this morning. He took a plane out of Barcelona to Portugal, from Portugal back home. So hey, he should be home by now. Anyway, for us, we left our Airbnb in Barcelona around 9:30 after we did some stops at the bakery next door, which had very good donuts. Very good. From there, we drove to Andorra, a small country between Spain and France in the Pyrenees Mountains. There was a lot of windy roads to get to it, which was not good because windy roads are no fun to drive on. They slow down our time and they make us sick. Mainly me. So yeah, we didn't even stop in Andorra. We just drove right through it. It's a really small country. Pretty mountainy. Had a nice ski resort in it. That's about it. Let's see. Yeah, so we drove from there then, and we put in our destination of Carcassonne, which is in France, where we are right now. We had a check-in for 4 o'clock, and our GPS had us arriving right at 4, so we didn't even stop for lunch because we had no time to. We ended up getting here right around like 4:15. Did our check-in real fast. We were really hungry, so we tried walking around to find a place to get some food. Everything's closed though, in the that time of the day. Stores only open up at like 7 o'clock. So we ended up finding a kebab place, thankfully, because kebabs are delicious and quick. And we ate that. And then we came back here. Micah and I went to see the castle here in Carcassonne, which Carcassonne is famous for. They're known for medieval history, and the castle is a really big focal point for that. So we went there. It's a pretty cool castle, really old looking, really awesome, some good pictures. While Dan and Cole just kind of relaxed and chilled here. Got back, we went to a Chinese restaurant for actual dinner around like 7:15. Dan got the really spicy Kung Pao chicken. The waitress tried telling him he wasn't capable of eating it, and it was kind of funny because she's like, "What nationality are you?" And they had this whole conversation with Dan trying to convince her that he could handle the spiciness. He actually got too hot and did not finish eating his meal, but he was content, so he was okay with it. Let's see, after that we just played some games. We played some Carcassonne, which is fitting since we're in Carcassonne. We played a lot of Bang, and then we played some 22. Yeah, and that was the day. Bueno. Oh. Yeah, you ready?
Okay.
Go for it.
Today we left Carcassonne at around 9 or 9:30, and
Closest your time.
Dan and I went to the bakery real quick before we left. We got some chocolate-filled donuts that were pretty good. The lady at the bakery was really nice. Nick drove today, and we are driving towards Bordeaux. We stopped around 12:45 or so, and we got lunch, which was in the town of Condom. We got pizza at a pizzeria. The first time we actually had like a thick dough that you can actually hold in your hand, and a lot of toppings on the pizza. It was a little different. Also, we're in France, so it's different from the Italian pizza, but it was good. most of us couldn't finish our pizza. Nick was the only one to finish his.
Weak.
But we saved ours and boxed it up for dinner. We continued on the road. We were gonna do no more stops, but some of us had to use the restroom within like an hour. So we stopped again at a McDonald's, used the restroom, got some McFlurries, and then we also stopped at the gas station to clean off our windshield because we had some big bird poops on our car after parking under a tree the night before. So we had to clean that off. And then we got to our place around 5 o'clock, and we met the lady,
Natalie.
that was checking us in, and her daughter. They didn't know much English, but they did a good job of showing us the place. They actually lived right next door, so it was really convenient to check in. And then Natalie's husband came by within a few minutes, and he knows a lot better English. So he cleared up a couple things for us. And also their daughter was wearing a Harvard shirt, and she wants to go to Harvard, so represent Massachusetts. That was pretty cool. We were at the place, we played Bang and Major General.
Too much man.
We went to the nearby grocery store. Was it Carrefour? It was pretty nice, big supermarket. We got some stuff for dinner, came back and made it here, played more card games, and now we're gonna call it a night. Pretty poor weather today though, just cloudy, a little bit of rain.
Looking out for a lot of rain tomorrow.
No.
For our supposed to be beach day. Whoops. Alright, thanks Micah. Thanks Cole. Alright Cole, what do we do today?
Alright, today we woke up around like 10 and then we just chilled till like 12. Basically. We played some card games, I'd cooked the rest of my meat, then the guys went to the grocery store to get some more food for today, snacks and such. We left around 2? You leave around 2 guys? 2-ish, right?
Sure.
2? We'll say 2. I drove for a little bit, it was rough. I didn't stall, but it jerked the car a lot.
I don't know if debatable.
Debatable. I'm pretty sure I stalled.
It wasn't a stall.
The car said stop
The car
moving.
did say stop.
I think I might die.
Yeah.
Restart manual.
The car did say stop, but
It didn't shut off.
didn't shut off.
Didn't shut, so I guess it's technically not a stop.
So we started driving towards the beach. We found this, apparently the biggest sand dune in Europe.
In the
So
world.
we climbed up.
Liar.
We
That's not
climbed
true.
up
The ones
it,
in Africa.
and it was really hard because it was really steep. And then once we got to like, we got really high to the top, and it was so windy. The sand was hitting us, and it hurt so much. And then we all ran down, and it was a lot of fun running down. And then we went to the beach. Sadly, the beach was not very good because it was very windy.
Actually great.
Okay.
Can you guys, Cole is doing this, get out.
And it was
No, Cole, alright Cole, you're good. Yeah.
But Nick and Dan went in the water. They
Whoa,
thought it was
whoa,
very
I did not
hard.
go in the water.
Nick's and Micah went in the water.
There you go.
And they thought it was great. They had a lot of fun. They talked to this really bigger guy, and they didn't speak any French to him because they didn't know French.
Yes,
So then we walked around. Dan got a cappuccino. We played
Spent my last
22, and then we left and went to the city stadium of Bordeaux, to where Nick and Mike took some pictures. Then we went out to eat, and it was good. Now we're back here. We're probably just gonna play some card games, do some banging, and then tomorrow's a long day.
No sleep.
No sleep day.
Next time we sleep actually will be at home.
Correct.
That's weird.
No, I was sleeping there playing.
Okay. But,
Let's
you
go.
know, like next bed you sleep in. Besides
So
this
that's
one.
That's pretty much it.
Alright, thanks Cole.
You're welcome. How do you end it?
See that blue thing? You see it?
Yeah. Nick, how do you end it?
Guys, nearly 20 minutes longer. We can see the second lake show.
Nick, how do you end it?